Greetings everybody, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome to the channel, and I hope you enjoy this video on some cool freeware bush strips for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Before we begin though, I want to thank R1 Games for nitro boosting the server twice, and Papa Fried You for supporting me on Buy Me a Coffee. R1 Games also has a YouTube I will talk about at the very end. As you know, Microsoft Flight Simulator includes a variety of planes for bush flying. There's some pretty cool small bush strips in Canada and the US that have been implemented as add-ons for the sim. So starting off, we have my favorite airport, which is in Canada, and this is Quatam River. Featuring 3 helipads and a dock for float planes, this add-on takes things to a whole new level. It does require a decent amount of other packs to run correctly, so make sure to install the ones listed in the description of the scenery. I love this scenery, but it does have one issue, and that is that I can only spawn it as a float plane. Other than that, it is always a nice little challenge compared to my usual GA flying. The following 2 airports are 4AA4 and 4AA6. These 2 are Quatam River Airstrip and Endicott River Airstrip, both in Alaska, USA. Both of these airstrips are basically abandoned and overgrown, making it pretty cool to explore around. With the airports not being maintained, there's always something on or near the runways, making it very difficult to land, as you can see in these clips. I failed a landing and a departure from both of these airports. In my honest opinion, these 2 airstrips were my most favorite. I'd highly recommend downloading these 2 add-ons, as it's a big challenge, and I'm sure with a bit of practice, you'll definitely be able to nail every single landing and every single takeoff without hitting anything that's on or near the runways. Taking the number 4th spot on this list is Lake Suzy Estates in Florida, USA. Known for golf and freshwater fishing, it is a pretty cool small airport that I will definitely enjoy flying into with the days to come. If you're trying to do a GA flight or something like that in Florida, I would recommend making this either a departure or an arrival airport. The runway is grass, of course, but it isn't that short, so it does make for some good GA takeoffs and landing if you feel like it. I might also go ahead and do some challenges at this airport, seeing how fast I can stop or how fast I can take off in the Shock Ultra or maybe in a Cub of some sort. The last one on this list doesn't have much to offer, but it was never included in the default version of Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I think it is a pretty good addition. This airport is CFJ2 in Canada. Other than that, it has never been here, and there's nothing much, which is why it gets its 5th place on the list. Nonetheless, if you want to go fly somewhere in the middle of nowhere that has like a bit of a cobblestone gravel runway, you should give this a shot. Since this now concludes the video, I want to go back to R1 Games. He is a Brazilian YouTuber who started last year and doesn't have the best setup for gaming and flight simulation, but he tries his best. If any of you speak Portuguese, it's worth a shot checking out his channel. Yet again, thanks to him for boosting the Discord server. If you want a shout out or custom role my Discord server, feel free to donate to me on Buy Me a Coffee. Links for the add-ons, my Discord, and PC specs are also in the description below. Happy flying and peace. See you in the skies.